Junie just spread something fishy. Chapter 9. My product's honor. Pet day in Room 9 was very exciting. There was cage with furry animal and bowls with fish. Plus also there was a snake and a hermit crab and a rooster. That rooster is mine, said the mini Jim I hate. He will peck your head off that I tell him to. He will peck it right to your knob. I made a sick face because the knob does not sound pleasant. Just then, Lucia skipped over to me. Junie, look at my darling lighting outfit. See my darling lighting hat and see my darling lighting pants. And look, Junie, here's a picture of my darling pony. And look at my darling lighting boots, and they are genius lighthouse cowhide. I smiled very adorable. You are beautiful, Lucia, I said. Grace put me my arm. Junie, come see Slinky. She's my goldfish, remember? I bought him a brand new ball. Come see it. Just then, my teacher clapped her loud hands together. Boys and girls, everyone needs to sit down right now. What an exciting day we are going to have on Room 9 today. We hurried up and sat. Mrs. pointed to the pet table in the back of the room. Who would like to go first? She asked. Who would like to introduce us to their pet? Me, I shouted. Me. Then I sprang right out of my chair. But Mrs. said, sit down to me. And she called on Krabby William, 'cause that guy never springs, that's why. William went to the pet table. He pointed to a bullfrog named Wendell. I just got him on Saturday, said William, very shy. Mrs. smiled. Well, he certainly is a handsome bullfrog, she said. Would you like to take Wendell out of his tent for us, William? Would you like to show the children how to hold a bullfrog? Then William's face got reddish and sickish, and he started sweating a little lot. That's how come Mrs. said to put a wet towel on his head, and she said he didn't have to hold Wendell. Charlotte went next. She showed us her bunny named Slippers. She carried off him all around the room, and she let us pet his head. Slippers smelled like a Ziggy's feet. After Charlotte came Folly and Puffer, he showed him a parrot named Pilot Pete, only too bad for Pilot Pete, 'cause he kept on saying a bad word, and he wouldn't even stop, and so Mrs. had to send Pilot Pete to office. After that, lots of children showed picture of their dogs and cats, plus Jimmy Hall showed us the lizards named Gizzards, and boy named Ham showed us his hamster named Evers. Finally, I raised my hand real calm. It's nice to be polite, Junie. Would you like to go next? Mrs. asked. Did you bring a picture of your dog? I shook my head. No, I said, because I didn't want to bring a picture, remember? I want to bring a little extra pet, only too bad for me, because mother said no raccoon, and then Grandma handed me a short sparkle. Plus also I lost my noodle, and we couldn't find the orange juice, and so that's how come my grandpa moved the frozen vegetable, and boom, I saw a pet in there. So I put him in my backpack, and there he is now. After that, I quick unzipped my zipper pocket, and I held off for pet everyone to see. Fish stick, I said, real delighted. I named him Fish Stick because he's a fish stick, of course. Room 9 stared and stared. Then all of a sudden, everyone laughed at once. You goody bird, yelled the mini Jim. Fish stick aren't pet. Fish stick are dinner. I felt very shrinking instead. But fish stick have to be pets, right, Mrs. Right? I asked, 'cause fish stick are fish, aren't they? And fish are not our pets, right? Mrs. was hiding behind her hands. She picked us between her fingers. Yes, sure, of course fish are pets, she said. I felt a teeny bit better. So then, a fish stick can be pets too, right? I said. Mrs. had it a little while longer. Then finally, she took a big breath, and she got off from her desk. Well, let's see, maybe we should see what dictionary had to say about this, she said. After that, she took out her dictionary, and she looked up the word pet. She read us what is that? Pet, she said. Any trained animal that is kept out of competition. Okay, she said. Now, what we have the definition. Let's see if fish fits a brain. She looked at me. Junie, is a fish stick tame, or he is wild. Tame, I said. Fish stick is very, very tame. He won't even pick your head into knot. Oh, okay, good, said Mrs. And would you say fish stick is a good combination, Junie B? Would you take him lots of places? And does he behave himself pretty well? Yes, I said. Fish stick can even go more places than my dog probably, because I can put fish stick right in my backpack, and he doesn't even say a peep. Mrs. Meyer happy. Then she walked into my table and she shook my hand. Well done, congratulations, she said. Examining into the dictionary, fish stick is definitely a pet. After that, she took fish stick out of my hand and she carried him into a pet table. And guess what? She put him right next to Silky. Silky, Grace, hey Grace, now our fishes can be friends just like us, I said Leodratic. Just then I heard a croaking noise. It came from Wanda the bullfrog, I think. Then Wanda croaked even louder, and that made Silky the goldfish jump in his water, and that made the rooster crack a doodle-doo, and that made Slipper sound as loud as Foot. And then his cage accidentally came open, and he half lied off the table. Oh no, yelled Moonlight. Oh no, oh no. And then all of a sudden, she slipped all over the place, and he hopped and hopped until Mrs. caught him in the trash can. It was the extended adventure in room 9 ever had. And that's not even the best part of Pet Day, because end of the school, Mrs. gave our special ribbon to the pets. The rooster get the screeches, the pilot Pete get the talkies, and Silky get the bubbles, and Slippers get the most national rabbit, and Fish Stick got most well behaved. I did a guess at the wonderful thing, and then I shake Mrs. hand. Thank you, Mrs. Thank you. Because this is the proudest honor I ever imagined. Mrs. laughed. She said me and Fish Stick made her day. And she gave me a hug. And that is called a perfect ending.